A very, very good morning from Flamingo Land, where I'm here for my second ever visit. I first visited here in 2022, just after SICK opened, and we had a really, really good time. I think there's 8 roller coasters here now, because they removed 2 of the kiddie coasters that adults couldn't even go on this year, so there was 10. There's 8, I've been on them all. I'm excited to hopefully give them all another go, including Hero, SICK behind me, which is the best one here, of course, Kumali. I want to have a couple goes on Kumali today. I only managed to do it once last time and it was a mid-train ride, so I can't really judge it off that. But I enjoyed it. Mumbo Jumbo as well, and Velocity. There's another S&S shot tower here. Been on an S&S shot tower loads this past month with Launchpad, so I'm excited to compare them. I think there's a dark ride here as well, which I didn't do last time. There is a zoo as well. I'm just really excited to be back. What a lovely drive here. I always moan that saying that I hate driving to Alton Towers because it's in the middle of nowhere. Driving here was beautiful this morning to Yorkshire, and you just see that skyline of coasters as you drive in. You turn into the car park itself. It's known for being quite expensive, Flamingo Land, but at the moment, if you book online 7 days in advance or more, you can actually get your ticket for £30, and then I think if you do it before 2 days in advance, it just goes up to 33. Before that, the full price of, I think it's £46. So if you are coming, do book online in advance because you save a lot of money. Don't think they charge for parking here as well, I read on the website. I will double check, so that's really good. It's a lot of parks obviously charge an extra £10 or £15 for parking, so yeah, really good. I'm glad they've lowered the prices, and we're hoping it's Friday today for a nice off-peak day. There's a coach there. I'm sure a couple more will come, but yeah, I'm just so excited to be back in this park. This park was on my bucket list years ago, and to be here for my second visit, it's amazing. So let's go in, let's get on some coasters. Well, it's 20 to 10, we're already on park. Looks like they opened the park gates really early here, like 9:30, because yeah, they were stood there then just as I was doing the intro. Got into the car park at 9:30, so there's a tip, get here early. Second ever visit and I'm giving tips out already. There's the pirate show here. There's a board there that says what rides there are not operating. Can't remember what the other 2 are, but flip-flop. Didn't get on that last time. Don't really understand why that ride's still here, because I swear it never opens. It wasn't open last time we were here. It's not open today, but I wasn't expecting it anyway. But so yeah, wow, I'm just really happy to be back. Like, here's SICK, the newest coaster, still looking really new and like fresh. It's been nearly 3 years now. Well, 3 years since they opened, nearly 3 years since my last visit. Zoom's over there. There's another junior coaster. Might give the junior coasters a go if they're quiet. And there's Velocity. I love how you can hear that hydraulic launch, the only operating hydraulic launch coaster in the UK at the time of recording, Velocity, so there we go. Rare cred, you could say. But I'm just happy to be back, really am. Don't know what else to say. Pterodactyl there, that's like a star flyer, but like it looks really cool because the seats are like really spaced out. Sand Pearl and Disco here we didn't do last time. Here's Hero. I remember I didn't enjoy the layout. I think the layout's not great, but for the reasons people hate it for, I don't actually think it's that bad. So I'm looking forward to double verifying those thoughts later on. But yeah, we're just having a walk around. It's about 5 to 10 now. We've made our way to the back of the park to Kumali. We started on SICK last time. I don't think it matters what ride we start on today, to be honest, but we're first here on Kumali, so we're hoping to get a front row. But yeah, I love how close you get to the track. For Coma SLC, 1 of 3 in the UK. It was my second favourite based on that one ride. I think it's better than Infusion, of course. It's not the standard layout, but I do still prefer Odyssey. But I haven't actually been back on Odyssey since doing this for the first time, so I'm going to have to change that very soon and get back down to Fantasy Island. So I really do like the Odyssey, but I've heard it's got a bit rough recently, whereas this one is the one that has the reputation for being smooth. So yeah, let's see, a couple minutes to go and we should be on this. Hopefully get, oh, there's people in the queue already, so we might as well go in the queue then. Here we go, this one has a loop and a 0G roll. Love my 0G rolls, that's my favourite element on here. of course. You know, this is the queue line. Danielle's repping sick with a hoodie that she bought last time. These fences look new, but yeah, I hope it's like this all day. I mean, it lacks atmosphere, but it means we can ride a lot, so let's see. I'm sure there's people on Mumbo Jumbo. Let's see if this opens now, or else I think we might be better off going over there. Alright then, back row. First ride of the day. They told us that we can just unclip them if we want, so let's do this. Second ride on Kumali. My first ride on the back row of it. Let's go. That was really, really smooth. I think it's got a bit of warming up to do though, unless it is better towards the front. That was the back row ride. Felt a bit sluggish going through the elements, but even that 0G roll was really slow. Didn't really get the whip that I like on the 0G rolls. So yeah, a bit sluggish. Yeah, I think it's got a bit of warming up to do, but really smooth. And we're gonna go on it again, I think, while we're here, because it's walk on. Why not? Alright then, we've been a bit cheeky. We've waited until they've sent the train so we can go up front, but yeah, only half a train there. I believe at the start of the season they were only running half a train. That's why I was thinking then that the back would have been shut off, because yeah, they released all the restraints for the front half but left the seat belts on the back halves. So I did ask and they said yeah, just unclip the belts. But there's Cliffhanger, has a drop sequence on that one. There we go, I remember enjoying that last time. See how it holds up to launch pad. I've done that a lot this past week. Mumbo Jumbo. But yeah, front row on Kumali. Great queue line. But I just thought it was a bit sluggish then. It's got a bit of warming up to do. So we'll see how the front row compares. So much better at the front. Quite intense that actually. This first drop and the loop. The 0G roll was still a bit slow for me. Not like a snappy 0G roll like the Wave or Dragon Card and stuff. Nemesis. But the other elements, I think my favourite part of it is this little like half a helix into the loop actually after the first drop. But yeah, much better on the front. We'll come back to it later, see if it's one of them that warms up. It's more drawn out than Infusion and stuff, isn't it? I think that's why it's so smooth in comparison, but still prefer the Odyssey. But I need to go back to Fantasy Island, as I said. But yeah, great coaster Kumali. Cable cars, an abandoned cable cars sign here. I don't think they've been operated for years. So that just must be an old sign that they've kept up. That's interesting. Didn't know they used to have a cable cars, but that's where all the workshop is. When you're on the brake run for Kumali, on your way into the station, you can see like old boats for the water ride, can't remember, Lost River. I think they've gone in here, yeah, that's it. Need to catch them up, but yeah, next up, Mumbo Jumbo. I really enjoyed Kumali though. As I said, great smooth Vekoma SLC. It's a bit drawn out and a bit slow in my opinion, but quite intense on the front. But here's Mumbo Jumbo. S&S El Loco, this one. With a beyond vertical drop. And a few other inversions as well. So, excited to give this another go.
Front and back?
Sure. Front and back. 60 minutes from here just to go up there. Thank goodness, honestly. This is why I've come on an off-peak. Well, we're going straight back into the queue line to do it again because this one. Quick review. I enjoyed it. Some nice hang time. They've got, it's weird, like, they've got two separate restraints on these instead of one big over-shoulder restraint. You've got a little lap bar and then you've got a shoulder bar as well. But there we go. That's S&S's restraint design look. But there we go. I like the hang time. And I didn't mind that at all. Nice simple coaster with a small footprint. Should have replaced the mouse with one of these. Better than the hub at Pleasure Beach. But there we go. The beyond vertical drop, it's good, but it's very trimmed. I think they probably have to trim it at that angle, but it's a shame really. Maybe it's a steeper brake run than 13s. I don't know. I wouldn't call it a brake run, it's just a little bit trimmed. as it curves. But yeah, did you enjoy Mumbo Jumbo? You weren't a fan of this last time. You didn't like the joke.
To be fair, I think it's because I wasn't holding on to the head, the bars on the head, because I didn't know where to properly hold on. It was fine that time.
2 rides in on Mumbo Jumbo. Do you like it?
Very good.
My mum prefers the back. And yeah, we all did like 1 ride on the front and 1 ride at the back. I do slightly prefer the front, but it doesn't really impact it. This car ride I didn't do last time. My parents did, but we didn't. But Mum, I don't think you did, no. But I'm gonna give this lesson a shot and drop tower a go now. This is Cliffhanger. Looks like a similar height to Launchpad, just a little bit smaller. But I remember enjoying this last time. So there we go, it's good with the drop sequence as well. There's a little addition. So let's go on Cliffhanger, but I enjoyed Mumbo Jumbo, really like the hang time on it. So let's go, next ride. Right then, we've just done the Cliffhanger. First it does the shot sequence, and then it does a drop sequence. The shot sequence isn't quite as strong as Launchpad, whether that's because Launchpad's cylinder is like fresh, so that's obviously going to be more powerful now. But that drop sequence, this is why I prefer drop towers, 2 shot towers, so much better. You don't know when it's going to drop as well, there's no countdown or anything. You can obviously predict the shot because it obviously goes with the pre-sound that it makes, the pre-shot sound. So you know it's a couple of seconds after that. But that drop sequence was brilliant, so I think that's better than Launchpad. But yeah, just drop towers are better than shot towers. Yeah, what do you think?
That's better than Blackpool.
Really? There we go.
I feel like the seatbelt limits the airtime that you get at the top, to be fair, like the seatbelt.
Yeah, I suppose. I don't think it impacts the drop. Yeah, drop tower's better. Drop's better. Here we go then again. We're doing everything in 2s at the minute, aren't we? Just doing everything twice. As I say on the rest of the shot towers that we've been on quite a lot this past month. But yeah, got a better shot of airtime at the top then. So it's one of them, innit? Why are they so inconsistent? Like sometimes you can these shot towers really, sometimes you're a little bit weaker. Just one of them things, isn't it? But yeah, that drop sequence is amazing. I'd actually say that's almost on par with Detonator, which is my favourite drop tower. But I suppose obviously it shoots you down more than a free fall. But yeah, that's fantastic. As I said, it's still holding up to the freshly reimagined Launchpad. So there we have it. But moving on to our next ride, one that I'm doing for the first time today. I don't know what she's singing. I think it's called Formula 1. It's a car ride, and it's like Grand Prix. But Grand Prix isn't here anymore. So yeah, let's go on this thing. I've never done it before, as I said, so I'm excited. Nice little car ride. Excited to give it a go. We thought these were the entrance to this F1 ride. Some very nicely themed toilets here. The monorail, there's a food court and there's a play area. Yeah, these toilets are very well themed. I'm not going to film inside them, obviously. Yeah, the sinks are like tyres, car tyres. Love it. Yeah, the button was weird though, yeah. I thought it was one of them automatic ones, so I was waving my hands at it.
How do you turn it on?
Yeah, oh, it must be down here somewhere, the entrance. Yeah. I thought it was weird, like my mum said, oh, the entrance, this car ride's over here. I thought it was at Fronted Park. So, yeah, it's down here somewhere. I'm pretty sure, yeah. But it is near here, yeah. I think, yeah, here it is. It's underneath where we went, you see. So we were going the right way. We just shouldn't have gone in this building here to the toilets and the food court and stuff. But here we go, F1 at Flamingo Land. Sports car. Let's ride our sports car. Let's go ride. Not many people in the queue, it's well themed. But having a really good morning so far. Maybe afternoon, I don't know whether it's 12 o'clock yet or not. But Flamingo Land Resort, Yorkshire. Let's go. Well, let's go ride. I'm back in my car. Had a nice drive here, flipping heck. Wow. There we go. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't like to queue for this on a busy day. Takes quite a while to get them going once you sat in them and stuff. Also takes a while for them to get to the offload. But there we go. Oh, they've slowed down. Oh dear. Well, this is no good, is it? There we go. Pressing the pedals. Oh, well, this is quite nostalgic, like being back on Grand Prix. One-handed steering as well, which obviously you're not meant to do, and you don't do in real cars. But there we go. Got to capture it. I don't have the equipment to film on the coasters, but I believe that it's not allowed at the moment anyway. It will be again soon, I believe, from what I've seen on other channels and heard. But as I said, it doesn't really impact me at this moment in time, because I don't have a GoPro or an action camera or anything, so wouldn't have filmed on the rides anyway. But yeah, I quite like this, and I've been at the front of the race all this time, so that's it. Wow, I'm miles ahead. Wow. There we go. My sports car's better than theirs. I feel like I should slow down and let them catch up a bit, but I'm not going to. There we go. Wow, and that's it of this corner. Well, I really enjoyed that. It goes quite quick around. There we go. Just wouldn't like to queue for it for a busy day, so it took ages. There we go. Really enjoyed F1 there. Hey, here they come finally. Don't think the best piece. Gonna have to get the forks when we get off this. The seatbelt was weird as well, like it's right behind the seat. I was looking for it for ages. Oh, that was a lot of fun, that. Really, really like that. You enjoy it?
I'm going to drop his car again.
Speedy stick.
You knew it was last time that car saw me coming.
You need a speeding ticket, you.
Hold on. You went speeding right off.
I went as quick as the ride let me.
Honestly, what was wrong with
My car can't stop it.
Say
I feel like we shouldn't be going up here, by the way. I think this is taking us back to them toilets.
Oh.
Let's go back. It's flip-flop then. Might as well get a little segment in. It looks all freshly painted as well, but honestly, I don't know why this ride's still here. Because to my knowledge, it literally never opens. Like, it wasn't open last time I was here, and it's not open again. Someone correct me who comes there on a regular basis, any locals. But I don't think it opens often. So it's a shame that, really. But yeah, nice little flat ride. But I'll wait for my gyro swing at my own part next year. These are going in the fountains. Oh no, they are as well. Nice little background with Kumali there. Oh, you've got to run under the water though.
It's not long.
Yeah, there's a splash battle there as well. There's a pirate ship over there which we'll give a go as well.
We can wet people for free.
Yeah, I'm not too bothered about it. It's actually called Splash Battle as well. The splash battle called Splash Battle. But there we go, flip-flop. It's looking quite nice and colourful and freshly painted, but literally never opens as far as I'm aware. I'm pretty sure, but who knows? Maybe we just have bad flip-flop luck. Don't know. Pretty sure this is meant to be filled with water as well, and it isn't. Our next ride is going to be Zooom with three O's and an exclamation mark at the end of its name. So very specific naming of this junior coaster, but it's nice, just aeroplanes, and it goes around this track. Nice little kiddie coaster. Zoom with Frio's done. Going on this runaway train. Little kiddie coaster now. Why not? I think there's a ride that's been removed there, a little kid's flat ride. Used to be like clowns on the carriage. But yeah, the restraints are a bit weird on Zoom. It's like 2 different seat belts. It's weird, but here's Runaway Train. That Runaway Train was brilliant. Went on back row. So yeah, you just do a drop and then a helix, and then you come up a bit from the helix before one final turn into the station, and then there's like this dip, and it's amazing on the back. Yeah, it's not good for the leg room. I did like bang my knee a little bit,
yeah,
but not too much. You have just got to be careful on there, really, haven't you? But yeah, after that helix, you go up a bit, and then there's that dip. You might be able to see it there. That is fantastic on the back. So. Yeah, there we go, ejector. Dinner time. We are going to go into the Burger Shack. I remember going here last time and it was alright, reasonably priced as well if I remember rightly. So, I'm going to go where we know there's the pirate show on. Yeah. Let's go into this food court to the Burger Shack. Alright then, I enjoyed the Burger Shack again. The Zanzibar food market, food court in there. Has the burger place, has a pizza place, has a coffee shop as well, which one was inside saying it wasn't open. They served Starbucks in there. Looked like there was an ice cream shop that wasn't open as well, so I guess on busy days everything will be a bit. Yeah, back to the rides. That was really good, that burger place though. Very quick and friendly service. The fries, I prefer like thicker chips me, but they're fine. The burger was actually really nice. So can't complain. Highly recommend the Burger Shack. Quick, friendly, and
very
nice.
food.
Yeah, of course. Velocity, Lux, walk on. So I think that's going to be our next ride.
Twice.
After dinner, twice. Oh, there we go. You heard it from me mum first. Here it is, the UK's only operational hydraulic launch at the time of recording. Rita is testing now, though, I believe, so that should be back soon. And Stealth. They're still closed. Yeah, very close to the sick track, yeah. Very cool, isn't it? Yeah. We're straight on anyways, so this is going to have to go in my bag. 2 rides in on Velocity. That's just a funny ride to be on, like, you're almost sat as if you're on a flying coaster, like you're literally on your belly. Almost anyway. Just obviously the track's underneath you, not above you. And yeah, I mean, the launch is cool. Obviously it's weaker and slower than Rita and Stealth, but they're close in a minute, so, you know, it's a decent launch. Yeah, and it's just a funny ride, like, it rattles you about, it set my ribs a little bit, to be honest. I think that's more of a me being too skinny for these things kind of problem, being rattled about. But you know what, it's just fun. Like, we did 2 rides on it as well, walked on them both, and yeah, as I said, I just found myself laughing on that ride. So amazing. We'll get on it again later, but for now let's just scan our e-ticket and let's go on Sick, the best roller coaster at Flamingo Land. Oh, it's got a single rider queue, wow. And yeah, this ride, it looks like it's going round like literally empty. Like 4 people have just been on that train before us. So walk on into main 10 inversion coaster, and yeah, I'm looking forward to giving this another load of goes. Would like a front row ride on it. Didn't get that last time, and the back row, but yeah, it's so good. Better pace than Colossus, and it's really good. Ready for a disco in this station? Alright then, let's go.
What's going to be playing?
Let's go. We're in the disco. How many people are in this station? Is it going to be walk on? Oh, we're going to be on this train, I think. There we go. Oh, it was absolutely fantastic to get on Sick there. We stayed on as well. We did the back row and then we moved further forward. I don't think it really matters on there what seat you sit on. Yeah, it's just good anywhere. So intense, so much fun with all the inversions. There's mist effects on the brake run, and then after the airtime hill as well. Absolutely fantastic. So yeah, great investment for Flamingo Land. That one of the best roller coasters in the UK. One to what many consider to be the worst. Here is Hero, the Zamperla Voler. And yeah, there we go. Let's go. I'm excited to see how it is compared to last time, because I don't remember hating it last time. It's not the best. The layout's not great, and yeah, the trains, I mean, you know, just you have to step onto this ladder while it's moving at the right height, so that's interesting. Only 2 trains of 4 operating, but I suppose it is quiet. But let's go on Hero, and we'll see you when we get off, if we make it off. Our Hero experience was unique. We almost got an evac, to be honest, from the station. So before we get onto the ride, so we made it to the bottom of the lift hill. And I think the lift hill, it's not really a lift hill, it's this thing that like attaches to the car and pushes you up, this spiral. So we made it to that, the bottom of that, and I think that must have broke the lift hill spiral mechanism thing. So we were lying down at this point, then we stop, and then the operators come over and say like, you know, just a small technical issue, well the engineer's on the way. You know, are you alright, you know? The communication was brilliant, the staff on there were fantastic with us then. So, yeah, and then they kept updating us, they kept coming round, checking we're alright, just letting you know the engineers are here. And then we rolled back. So this is a unique experience actually, so that obviously doesn't happen all the time. It only happens if you break down, so I'm guessing they broke down. They did give us the option to get off as well, which maybe we're supposed to, I don't know, but we're enthusiasts, we trust the rides, so we're fine staying on. So yeah, we made it up to that bit there, and then we stopped. Yeah, there we go, we stopped, because obviously at that point you're waiting for the thing to attach there, yeah. So that stopped, and then so we actually rolled back from where that was then at the bottom to where that car is there. So really unique. As I said, we literally went backwards in a bit where you don't normally get backwards. So we went from lying as well to standing up for a bit as well whilst they reset it. So yeah, and then literally they sent us off. So as I said, like that's really cool, because we've gone from here to there where normally you go from there to all the way around the rides. Very unique experience. Kind of wish it was an evac from up there and from there, that would have been better of course, but you know, I'll get what we're given. I enjoyed that sort of unique experience, and you know what, I enjoyed the ride. I'll say it, Hero is not a bad ride. I don't...
Mother seconds it, brilliant ride.
Yeah, it's not, it's smooth.
It's not as bad as what everyone's saying it is, so...
I mean, on POV, it looks worse on POVs because it looks like you get slammed into the corners. Maybe we've just been lucky with it and got a sluggish ride or whatever, but I enjoyed it the last time that I did it as well. I do not dislike this ride. Yes, it's not the most fascinating layout. It's not the tallest, fastest, you know, most technologically advanced roller coaster, but you know what? It's not rough, it's not painful, it's actually quite fun. Maybe I'm just a weirdo, but I don't like this ride. But it's the same with all the other rides that people tend to hate, call rough. Grand National, Furious Baco, love all them rides. So yeah, same with Hero. I think it's fun. We're doing it again. We've gone around the park and done everything in twos, like done 2 rides on this, 2 rides on these. Oh, no, 3. I thought we were going to get on that. But yeah, we've done 2 rides on like everything we've done basically. And then we've got to the next thing. So we'll probably do that after this tour here as well. But yeah. Go on. Call me everyday Monday sun in the comments. I like Hero. and I'm standing by it. Let's go for a second ride. Massive big up to the staff on here as well. They were fantastic with us then. Just with a regular communication. Makes a lot of difference, doesn't it? Just simple things like that. And yeah, it was only about 5 minutes we were stuck there really. Very short and quick fix, so can't complain at all. Just as I said, I wish it was an evac from up there instead of a oh we'll roll you back, but hey, I'll get what I'm given. Nice unique experience on Hero, and then we got our ride in the end and we're about to go again, so let's have it. I actually think I'm enjoying Hero even more than I did last time. I remember last time I said it was not rough and whatever, painful, but I don't remember liking the layout. I thought it was pretty like badly paced, just a bit boring, but I found that quite fun this year, this time. Yeah, it's like velocity, I'm laughing on it, it's just funny. It's a funny ride to be on. Huh?
I don't know how controversial this is going to be, but yeah. I did find the outer seat more comfortable than the inner seat.
Oh, wow, that is... Wow.
I found it.
Wow, I did one ride on each and there's not much difference to be honest. But yeah.
I don't know if it was too high on that second ride or not.
Wow.
Too high can affect the ride and make it more painful.
Yeah, it's just fun too, like.
It is fun.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to say I hate it because of that.
Yeah, there we go. You're welcome for the information, but we're just off to the toilets and we're doing re-rides because we've done everything we want to do now. Apart from, there's a dark ride somewhere here and I've no idea where it is and I can't even remember its name if I'm honest. Something Mansion I think from watching a vlog yesterday. So I wanted to get on that. Navigator down here is the Zamperla Disco, if it'd focus. That is closed. Maybe because it's off peak, but from Hero you can just see it from here as well. It looks like some sort of electrical stuff's open there, so maybe it's been SPNO a while. Maybe it's like flip-flop and it never opens, who knows. But having a really good time so far. Look how close that fence is to Navigator. Maybe that's why it says SPNO. Wow, I think there's just about enough clearance I'd say. But it's closed, we're not going to be getting on it. It's a shame, I'm not too bothered because I've done many Zamperla Discos before, but it's nice to give everything a ride, isn't it? Let the re-rides commence, and they have commenced with a front row ride on velocity. I love that coaster. I don't think I could re-ride it though, it's a bit heavy on your ribs I think. But yeah, good little launch. Nice little layout. It probably wouldn't be the best of layouts if you weren't in the bike position. Well, that's why you're in the bike position at the end of the day. But as I said, sort of takes it out of you with your ribs, I think. That one, just because of the way you sat. But a lot of fun. And a laugh ride. A ride that you laugh on. But continuing on with the re-rides, there's Navigator. Not getting on that. That's one sick! What an amazing coaster Sick is. The audio's gone off for some reason, but love it. Bit of merch in here as well, a sick mug. And Flamingo Land giraffes. And here's Flamingo Land at the end of the day, so there are flamingos. A lot of sick silk clothing as well, which is obviously the sponsor and name for this ride. Alright then, we're going to go into the dinosaur area now. Go on Pterodactyl. It's going to be a bit cold up there, a bit windy, but might as well give it a go. There's no one in the queue. Be rude not to. It's a little star flyer here. There we go on Pterodactyl. It's windy up there, but very good views of the surrounding area and of course the park as well. We're just going to walk around there now. I'm sure we'll come across that dark ride. I've looked it up. It's called Mischief Mansion. Dino Dig.
No,
it's a sand pit where you can dig dinos, I imagine. We're going on Twistosaurus next for our next ride. We're doing this pedal ride.
I'm not bothered about it, I'll do it if you want to do it.
Might as well if it's walk on. Yeah, should we get on this cycle now? There's only 2 people. It's one of these rides at Legoland in Manchester Discovery Centre, so I've not done one of these for years, but I used to do it so often in Manchester. Alright, that quite nostalgic from back in the day at Legoland Discovery Centre. get a bouncing sensation like on Fairy if you pause, then pedal, then pause, then pedal. Let's go on Twistosaurus. There's a Guinness World Record here for the oldest person to ride a roller coaster. It's not like any roller coaster anywhere in the world, and they chose this one. Fair play. So let's go. A world record was set on this. Don't know why it's doing that, but Twistosaurus, fun. Just trying to fit in with sick, that's what it is. Just don't have the speakers for it, so the ride's doing it in itself. We've found the dart ride, Mischief Mansion, with a nicely painted queue. It's a nice little station with DUV lights, and it looks like we're going to be in here a while because
it's on one train.
One carriage that seats 2 people on a couple minutes dart ride. That is really bad. Yeah, dart rides are meant to have like carriages coming into the station at all times. Wow.
I don't even know what.
1 car of 2.
That's one good thing, you've got rides yourself.
Yeah. Alton Towers need to donate some of Kirsty's trains. Apparently there's 2 on because these that have just got, well, people that have just got off were different to the last people that they saw getting on, if that makes sense. I wasn't paying attention, but yeah, big gap. Nowhere near enough. I wonder if it turns though, like the carriage, because like I don't know if you saw, but it's like facing us.
That carriage a bit early because that carriage is at the kind of.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. That's weird. Like
2 carriages.
yeah, you've got 2 carriages then, and then like none for a couple minutes. All right then. I'm on my phone for this one because it's better in low light, but it does move quite slow.
I guess it's so I can take it.
Oh.
Oh, shut it, it's good. There is a soundtrack though. Got
Yeah.
playlist in the Kilo. Got a lot of washing up to do.
Yeah. We need to get this guy out of the machine first. Oh. Some decent scenes in here, to be fair. Wind test area. Oh
It was quite windy, it was quite windy.
Oh, stop for a second then. Well, bang, I need back out of this. I would like to ride it normally.
We do need a turn though.
Yeah, maybe they're meant to turn, I'm not sure. Maybe they are meant to turn. Oh my god.
Hello.
That's your wind test. Oh, there we go, that's Cliffhanger. He's on Cliffhanger there. Go on the toilet. That's getting reimagined now. Bartometer. Yeah, that must be that's a spare car, so there must be a transfer track section here that they can take out. Interesting. It's a weird place for it, isn't it?
I think this is meant to turn.
Yeah, this is definitely meant to turn and it's just broke. That's not good. Some decent bits of theming in here though, and it's all quite colourful and stuff. Oh, there's a maintenance shed it looks like, I'm not sure. Is that my mum screaming? Oh dear. Yeah, you're meant to turn around.
Yeah,
that's a shame.
This is meant to spin around. I'll see your mum's carriage spun after.
Probably didn't. It's in the bath. The clip just stopped, but it's in the bath. Someone just popped out that curtain there.
There's some lights on there. I seem to miss that effect. Flashing lights through there, so I think the sensors are You're in bed though, and nice enough.
Yeah, there we have it.
I want to know what happens if we call that one.
Mischief Mansion. I'm glad we've done it. It took us a while to find it as well. Well, no, it's not the end yet. I thought this door had taken us into the station.
Especially knowing that they went to bed. Mum's screaming. What? She's there.
Her car's not turning around neither.
I'm missing the vents.
Yeah.
Meant to say that.
That's weird, that.
I thought we'd be facing forwards, not sideways.
Very weird. At least
This is a really little.
yeah, at least have it facing forwards if it's gonna not spin the broke. Hi. Peekaboo. Oh dear. The soundtrack's gone.
Some of the sensors are getting quite quick.
Oh, spooky.
Some of the sensors are a bit quick. I haven't noticed.
You see. There we have it. Definitely an interesting dark ride, that one, but there was some decent bits of theming in there. The UV lights, they're all painted up. It's quite bright in there. It's lit up quite well. But yeah, it does feel like the carriage, maybe it's not, but it's weird how it's sort of on that incline like that when there's theming behind it. You have to like proper turn your head back to see. So interesting one. Very, very low capacity dark ride, that. So come here first if you want to get on it, if you come in. It's a bit out and away from the main park, but I think we're going towards the zoo here. There's a vintage car ride as well, and yeah, photos. There we go. But there we go, Mischief Mansion. It's a bit out of the way. Try and get on it before the queues because it's a very low capacity ride, but it's decent. They just need to fix the cars and maybe put a few extra on.
Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
We're on the vintage cars. The stuff on here
Too loud.
is amazing. Very friendly.
It's very squeaky.
Yeah. So the youngest has to drive and adults have to sit on the back. And he also told us to get some revenge on the young one by asking her,
Are we there yet?
there we go, getting all these rides in for the first time. Didn't come up here at all last
Come on,
time.
get us to sick. Are we there yet?
What an absolute legend. Staff have been brilliant today.
They are friendly.
Yeah. Quite a long ride this, beside the car park.
I need to give these wheels an oil.
Just up there is where them 2 junior coasters were that they've got rid of this year, but hardly anyone could go on them, so it's fair enough really. Nice little vintage car rides. No theming or anything, but you know, ride's a ride, goes round some trees and
Are we there yet?
oh, Wacky races. What an absolute legend. Should we get this people mover then back to the main park? I'm curious of what's there. Muddy Duck Cafe, but yeah, we've not done this people mover monorail before. I think that just takes you into the zoo and yeah, I would like a walk through it, but yeah, I mean we saw it from the Pterodactyl. It doesn't look like there's loads, but that would have led to Kumali and stuff and the Lost River ride, which I do want to have a closer. Oh, we've just missed it. I'm not too bothered. Should we actually go that way then and end up at Kumali and Mumbo Jumbo? Yeah, back where we started. I'm not too bothered about the people mover. I do like those rides, but try and get the train done later as well. We'll see. That was a bit all over the place, but yeah, absolute legend on Wacky races. Nice ride as well. Just having a quick walk through the zoo then, on our way to the park. If we walk through here now, we've seen the whole park and zoo. It should lead to the rides. We'll have a look at Lost River on the way past as well, because I think we'll end up going past that. I think they're fighting these rhinos over here. Oh, they've calmed down now. I don't know, maybe they're just playing. Massive field for zebras and giraffes over there. Saw that from the Pterodactyl earlier. Lost River's over there. We'll go and have a look at it on the way past, as I said. I think this goes all the way around there. You can just see a bit of the trough we're about to walk over. A lot of the trough here for Lost River. It's an evac platform, I'm guessing. And this ride has been closed all season, I know that. I can't remember if it was open last season, but it's going through a bit of a refurbishment at the moment, I believe. More animals here. and I think it's going to be next year now. There's a lot of scaffolding up on the station. I didn't do this last time. I know my mum and dad did, but we didn't, unfortunately. But I believe they're going to add a lot more theming to it, maybe change the theme and name and whatever. Add more theming on the drops. I think they've made the drop a lot smaller as well. Guessing this was the station for it. Yeah, Lost River ride. All fenced off. All scaffolded over. There it is, that's the drop that they've made quite a bit smaller, I'm pretty sure, but it's all a big construction site at the minute, which is mad considering it used to be an operational ride, and it will be an operational ride again at some point. We're going to go on this pirate ship now, Voodoo it's called. I've never done this one, so let's see how it is. Seatbelts on a pirate ship, more hassle than it was worth, but decent ride. Yeah, there's better pirate ships out there. It's weird that all them rides we've done, because they're all sort of scattered around in the middle of nowhere. And then you've got the rest of the park here now where we're back, where everything's sort of together, all the major rides. But I'm glad we've done it. All the rides we've done for the first time, Voodoo in particular, the dark ride and the Wacky races as well. But couple more re-rides now to end our day on Kumali and Mumbo Jumbo. We'll make our way forward from there. Re-rides going well, Kumali and Mumbo Jumbo done. Making our way to the front of the park now. And we will do Cliffhanger.
I'm on a busy day when it's 10 till 6.
A day like this. Yeah. Yeah, so 10 till 4. Opening today, you might think, oh, that's not much, you know. But yeah,
you did get on the wall.
There's a reason
by
for
11
it.
o'clock,
we've done everything. Yeah, yeah. Whereas you struggle to get around on a 10 till 6. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So, as I said, we're re-riding now. 3 o'clock. Only 1 hour to go, but still done everything. Couple more goes on Cliffhanger. Done. Absolutely love the drop sequence. Great skyline that end of the park, isn't it? With a tower and 2 coasters there. Let's walk on to Hero. Which enthusiast, apart from Digital Dan, has ever come here and done Hero 3 times and more? Not sure, but this is going to be our 3rd ride of the day. Love it. Here we go. Another ride on Sick. One of our last. Sick done then. I think we have time for one more ride, and as we said earlier, at the back of the park we're making our way to the front of the park to end off, so we might as well complete that and finish up on Velocity. Underneath us, Velocity. Thought it would have been a bit louder than that. Alright then, 2 back-to-back rides on Velocity to end the day. It was 2 minutes to 4 when we got off, so one round and did it again, one last ride. That brings us to the end of this amazing day at Flamingo Land. Saw a couple of vlogs a couple of weeks ago of people coming here off peak, and I was like, you know what, like, I'm free in a couple of weeks, let's go. And I've taken that opportunity, and it's been worth every penny of paying to come here. It's been worth every minute in the car and the journey. I've had a fantastic day today, and I think my mum and sister have as well. It's just been amazing. We've gotten so many rides so many times. I've heard that this park doesn't cope that well with crowds, and I can believe it. None of the rides have 2 trains there apart from Mumbo Jumbo, but that should have more than 2 trains because it's only a 2 row, you know what I mean? So, Sick, Velocity, Kumali, they all have 1 train and stuff. I've heard it's not fantastic here when it's busy, so to take the opportunity to come here when it's not busy, it's been well worth it, and I've just really had a good time. I enjoyed it in 2022 when I came in the summer holidays, and I've enjoyed it even more today. It's got a great lineup of coasters and rides. I know obviously there's some filler flat rides that we've missed today, like Flip Flop there, which we missed last time. Did a dark ride for the first time, the vintage cars. There's a lot of filler rides there, and it's just a really good park, to be honest. Like, it's one of them that goes under the radar, but it's got a decent lineup of coasters. I know each coaster here has a clone elsewhere, somewhere in the world, but not in the UK. Like, there's not an El Loco in the UK, there's not a Booster Bike in the UK. Yes, there's a Colossus in the UK, but that is a lot better than Colossus. It's a slightly different model, and a much better one than Colossus. You know, the SLC as well, like, that's a completely different layout to Infusion and Odyssey. So it has got a unique, for the UK, lineup of rides. I've found the staff to be really friendly today as well. It's another thing that sort of gets spoken about negatively, but I haven't experienced anything bad. The food was good as well, the service. Just all round, decided to come on an off-peak day, and it's been well worth it. A very, very good decision on my behalf. It was my idea. I've had a lot of fun. I'm going to stop repeating myself now and say thank you very, very much for watching. Check out this Green Seymour, and I'll see you next time from Flamingo Land. Hopefully it's not 3 years this time, and we'll be back very soon. See you later.